It's time for Not Another Pucking Podcast, Comedians on Hockey, with your old pal Chris Roach, the sometimes less than personable Anthony DiDomenico, and the Count of Condescension, John Trueson. And now,
let's talk hockey!
No, I can't hear you. I bribe a dust.
Hey boys and girls.
What?
She was telling you to be quiet, you semi-professional buffoon.
Do you ever know how to start a show? I mean, it's here, it's on stage, it's everywhere. You don't you have the worst intro to anything.
Our very professional queen of our world here,
Seriously.
Sally, was telling you to pipe down.
The intro, it hasn't started yet, right? Still the intro?
And you were yapping.
There's a delay, Roach.
Sorry.
We're live.
We're live? Okay, I'm looking at that.
We're live.
And if you
Hey!
oh my God.
It's Comedians on Hockey!
Oh,
the
goodness.
official episode 1!
If you ever watch him on stage too, he doesn't know how to start. He comes out and goes, "What's going on, everybody? You know, look at the thing here. Hold on, it's something funny. Get milk and
Please me greatly, and I ignore the both of you.
I forgot when he's doing impersonation of me. He goes, it's me coughing for my life and fixing my hair or wiping the sweat away. You know what? I haven't been really sweating, I noticed, on stage.
Yeah.
Because I lost that 70 pounds of shame. But here we are, episode 1, Comedians on Hockey. Thank you for those who tuned into our beta episode last week, which was pretty much us just working at the Kings. It was pretty much
That was our much ballyhooed mime episode.
live.
Yeah.
It was great. We are trapped in a box. That's
It was a live meeting, and now I'm excited. We're bigger, we're better, we're lighter. We have 2 new members. We got Sally on the 1 and 2.
Hey, everyone.
Nice.
We got AJ, the intern over there.
AJ is not an intern. I am granting AJ full partner status.
I think so.
AJ
I would
is
say so.
Because let's stop for a moment because it's the fact AJ knows more about hockey than any of us
This
do.
is true.
Oh, absolutely.
This is true.
I-
Thank
I-
God. Thank God.
We
And
need somebody in here who actually knows what the hell they're talking about.
And very impressive wearing the Canada team shirt today. Very impressive
There
that
you
you own that. I do have some news for Comedians on Hockey,
Uh-oh.
and I think this will make Anthony happy. I got us our first on-location gig to do a podcast, to do our podcast live at, where did the Islanders play again? That place? The practice thing?
UBS Arena.
No, the one here, where they practice.
Iceworks.
Is that Iceworks?
No. They
Northwell
Health in Eisenhower Park.
Thank you, AJ. I appreciate
We're gonna
that.
be doing our
Did
podcast.
AJ do it or you did it?
What? I did it.
Oh, okay.
Because a friend of mine, we're gonna be doing live. There's a fundraiser game between Blue Point Beer. Blue Point Beer is inviting us to do our podcast there.
Oh, wow.
On December 12th. It's a Sunday. They have a hockey team
Okay.
called the Blue Point Bastards.
Okay.
And they're going to be playing another team. I forgot what the team is, but I'll find out more. But we're going to be there on December 12th. And they also asked if we wanted to go over the loudspeakers and announce the game, maybe take a period,
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be horrible, but yes,
It'd be
I think
horrible.
we should do it. Absolutely.
It'll be horrible, but it'll be fun. So that's something we have to look forward to.
This guy's got the book with it. He's got, hot dogs with it, popcorn too,
No, what do I always have to get when I go to a hockey rink, John? Trueson, do you remember?
A pretzel.
That's right.
You're a pretzel
You're
guy.
a pretzel guy?
I love everywhere I go, pretzels.
He's a tremendous
Yeah.
pretzel guy.
You know how good pretzels, I got to say? Nassau Coliseum.
With a guy in the shopping cart.
They were the best.
Right?
The shopping
Those were
cart
good,
guy.
the shopping cart pretzels.
And he had the barbecue coals in the shopping cart.
Yeah.
And there was a while there, I think towards the end, they had those twist pretzels. They were pretty good. They have them over at Jones Beach Theater, too. But
Who
yeah.
says we don't talk about hockey?
Yeah. Pretzels and hockey, and it all goes together.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Blue Point Beer. And also...
That's awesome.
And also possibly, I'll let you know, Anthony and John Trueson, possibly on location at the Blue Point Brewery in Blue Point. Oh, Patchogue.
I like that because it's like a 1-minute drive from where I live.
It's in that old factory. It should be like a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about doing a comedy show fundraiser.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And we'll be doing that too. So AJ, get 5 minutes together.
Who are we raising funds for?
They They tell me, but I'm an idiot. I forgot. I know it's veterans. I know it's veterans.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
veterans.
definitely. Yeah.
And I think the team they're playing is consisted of veterans too, war veterans. I got to find out more. It was a quick phone call today, but my childhood friend hooked it up, and I'm excited.
Oh, we got some stuff going on.
We got some
I like
stuff
this.
going
That's
on.
what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking
We
about.
got stuff going on. Anthony's taking care of the Instagram page. We got AJ over there getting the Coast to Coast news ready for our segment called Coast to Coast. We'll probably have to make a jingle eventually, John.
We'll
Trueson.
make a jingle.
And also, if you want, you guys feel like diving right into it, I have hockey around the world all set up.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You got hockey around the world?
Yes.
Start with that.
All right, hold on. We got it. Boom.
And now it's Chris Roach and Around the World in Hockey.
You know what's going on, everybody? It's Chris Roach here. We got hockey and the world, and we're going to go around it. You know what I'm saying? Rescue dogs.
My wife loves that, by the way. John Trueson, weren't you going to play something a
Yeah,
little more
now
relaxing?
here's the thing. For those of you who are, hardcore comedians on hockey fans, you know that this is our background music for the Chris Roach Hockey Around the World. It's very, very moving, very, very newsy, very hard hitting. Well, all right, take that down, Sal. No, I'll take it off. Boom. So now Chris Roach has had a few little, AFib problems and whatnot.
Yes,
we have to keep him calm.
That's
We don't want
right.
him worked up. So I got some new background music for Hockey Around the World. Here we
Because
go.
my heart rate's a little high today.
Okay.
Chris Roach, no lie, just AFib.
Thank you, John Trueson.
Oh, that's nice. That's more mellow.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just turn up my speaker. I can't hear myself that much. Is it my headset?
It's the music's
Check.
very loud.
Is that why? Oh, is that why?
There you go.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Is that you?
No, it's Anthony.
Oh, it's very nice. Very nice falsetto. Very nice falsetto, Anthony.
I just went with it. Yeah.
Today, in Hockey Around the World. Let's start. Where are we going to start? Oh, this is, no, that's not that guy.
Just read something.
He's so confused.
Think
Okay.
you'd be prepared.
In a Ukrainian hockey
He's
player.
never prepared.
You had a week.
I know. A Ukrainian hockey.
We are live.
Damn it.
This isn't taped.
Keep my blood pressure low.
AFib.
It takes 3 to 6 months to heal after an ablation.
All right, throw it out there.
A Ukrainian hockey league player is facing additional consequences, and I'm surprised I got that word out, consequences, after making a racist gesture towards a black American opponent during a league game Sunday. Andrei Deniskin of HA Kremenach was ejected after taunting Jalen Smerik of HA Donbass for mimicking peeling a banana, eating it.
Oh, Lord.
Which is like what year is this? But you know what? Some of those European countries are harsh, man.
You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you ever saw this movie. That it's probably no one saw it but me. It was a John Travolta movie where they think they're going to Nebraska and they end up in Russia, but it's a town that mimics 1950s America.
Right.
What movie is that?
Horrible.
I don't. It's a movie I used to watch on HBO when I was a kid. That's what it seems like. It's like in Europe, it's like 1950s, and there it is, and everything goes.
Real jackass. And the player he did it to said he will not play another game in the UHL, which it's called, until Mr. Deniskin is suspended and removed from the league. Kudos, sir, for doing that. And I know Kevin Weeks, the man, Kevin Weeks says...
Kevin Weeks is a good guy.
Kevin Weeks says, hoping your decision is a minimum 1-year suspension without pay in all league and international competitions. This player's actions are both hurtful and inexcusable. I eagerly await your appropriate and punitive response. Damn, Kevin.
Well, even in football, John Gruden just stepped down as coach of the Raiders for an email he sent years ago.
I didn't hear about that.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
He made a comment about, I don't know if the guy was a coach on the team or not. He said that he had lips like Michelin tires.
Jesus Christ.
And the email surfaced, as everything surfaces, you can't,
But you want to know something, though, now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but as comedians, we send emails to each other that are so deeply offensive and horrific and insulting and insensitive and everything else. And if they became public, we would all be imprisoned.
It's true.
Yeah, I say things on Brian McKenna's voicemail that, would put me away for life.
Exactly.
That's our job. Like Leslie Jones said it. She defended all comedians. I forgot what comedian was getting in trouble, but she said that is our job as comedians to get into the ugly spaces and find the humor.
Yeah, you make people. I mean, but things we say to each other. I mean, imagine the green room. That's why you can't have a reality show or in a
you couldn't have a legitimate green room reality show.
No, because it's the most horrific place in the world. It's funny, but I mean, you can't say those things.
And things are said satirically. Sometimes you will sort of adopt the persona of a 1950s idiot and, do things like that.
Absolutely.
And it's like we laugh because we're making fun of somebody, not because we are making fun of the object.
We're making fun of that kind of
yes, we're making fun of the imbecile.
Like All in the Family was not.
Yes, exactly. You couldn't have All in the Family now, but they were underscoring and mocking a racist imbecile.
Yes.
But you couldn't do that now just because of the content.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the thing. And it's crazy that, it just shows you how Europe and America is different in that aspect. Because if that happened here, that would have been like
front page,
news, protests, canceled, and now that they're thinking about, they haven't announced the suspension yet.
You want to see one of the most horrible. Horrible is what I'm looking for. Horrible displays of racism was in this soccer league in Europe when the goaltender was African American. I think he was playing against the German team. They were throwing bananas down at him.
The Germans being racist?
Yeah, Germans are known for their tolerance of various
very tolerant people.
Horrible.
They caused 2 world wars.
Yeah,
right.
Very tolerant people.
They thought bananas was like a good day.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fruit. What the hell am I watching? Okay, can I have the music again, John Trueson? We got more news.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. New Jersey Devils draft pick retires to become social media influencer. Nikita Papaguov, a former prospect for the New Jersey Devils organization, has retired from professional hockey to pursue a career as a social media influencer. Nikita Papaguov, former prospect, he retired from professional hockey to pursue a career as a social media influencer, drafted by the Devils 4th round back in 2017. Never played a game in the NHL, but did have 5 points in 17 AHL games with Binghamton in 2018-19. While splitting time with the KHL, he played for the Dynamo, which is an impressive team.
That's a good team.
Yeah.
Did they say what his Instagram handle is?
Let me look him up. Instagram profile. In a video posted to his Instagram profile, he said he was getting messages from people asking about his future career, but decided not to pursue hockey. He later joined a prank video by Andre Repin, a YouTuber posting vlogs, over 315,000 subscribers. Now, tell me if you think these numbers, Anthony, would make you want to quit your profession.
I just want to get the name. Okay.
P-O-P-U
G-A-E-V.
G-A-E-V. Now, these are the numbers that made him retire from hockey. Are you ready, AJ?
Yes, I am.
He has just under 23,000 followers on Instagram, with many of his posts hovering around 1,000 likes.
That's not that much.
No, but you can make some money with this.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. It also depends upon. See, it would also
the demographic of the
demographic, but also engagement rate's a big thing.
Okay.
So that's what they look at as well. Like I don't have, I have under 10,000 followers, but my engagement rate is high. So companies will send me things over. Yeah, I found a little echoey here. Right?
Yeah, we got a little echoey all over.
Yeah, we're in the bathroom now. We're in the bathroom.
So companies do send me things to promote. Not as much, after coming out of the pandemic and stuff like that, but like. Sometimes I'll come home as a package, and for me, and to go and if I like it to promote it and say here it is. But I do have some sponsorships for the podcast and stuff like that with products. But
well, anybody who wants to send us free stuff, we welcome the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, 24,000. I mean, it's lower. I mean, but like if he's really serious about it, and he starts places put him up and things like that, and he can definitely get his following up. Up probably close to 100,000.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well,
you can get on TV for 3
Roach,
weeks.
you got more stories?
So that'll bump him up.
Yes, I have one more. Coming back to the United States, Chris, this is still considered hockey around the world. AJ, I hope I'm not taking this from your coast to coast stories, but
no, he's very bored about what you're doing.
General Manager's shut up. General Manager Steve Yzerman
Yzerman. I would say Yzerman.
I did-
Yzerman is one of the
Red
most famous hockey players of the last 4 decades.
How do you not know that?
Here's a good conversation piece. Steve Yzerman, in his pre-training camp Zoom session Wednesday, said that Tyler Bertuzzi is the lone player to choose not to be vaccinated heading into the season. Yzerman said he is not disappointed. Bertuzzi will follow NHL protocols for non-vaccinated players, most notably not being able to play games in Canada. So he could play games in the U.S., but not Canada.
Now, do they dock his pay for the Canada games? That's what I want to know. Does he get paid full and he doesn't have to work that hard?
Probably if I read this article beforehand, I could answer that question. No, but like, do you remember who was it? Who was it? Bob Probert couldn't play
Bob
Canada?
Probert, yeah, but that was a whole different thing.
That's a different than vaccination. That's
The authorities were questioning
He's a
Bob
felon.
Probert's entry into the country.
Ready? John Trueson?
Yes.
Tyler Bertuzzi will have to forfeit pay for the games he'll miss
Okay.
in Canada.
All right, there you go.
The Wings' first road game is October 23rd in Montreal. Tyler will follow protocols for the non-vaccinated players, but will sit out of Canada games.
the Islanders mandated that you had to be vaccinated to play this year on that team.
Mm-hmm. And everybody
No,
bought in?
Not everybody bought in.
Who did not buy in?
The
Bodie Wild, or
Bodie
a second
Wild,
round pick in the 2018 draft.
who was supposed to be like, he was supposed to start this year. He was supposed to, very high prospect.
Okay.
But where's he playing? In Sweden, right?
Yeah, he's playing in the second league of
Yeah.
Sweden hockey.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That was great.
You could have had that hockey around the world. Tied
And
that
that's...
in.
Do we have an exit? I forgot if we made like an exit.
No, we just played the same thing again.
Play it again. Thank you, everybody.
Exit.
Play the exit.
Now it's Chris Roach and Around the World in Hockey.
It's Chris Roach. You got hockey and the world, and we're gonna go around it. You know, say rescue dogs.
Those glasses are horrible.
Thank you. These are from the Andy Warhol collection.
Just look at he
Why
look like.
must you?
You know who he looks like? If you ever watched MasterChef, he looks like the one of those Graham something. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, but see, he can take his glasses off and look
Honestly,
pensive.
the tuna was a little rare. I know it's supposed to be rare.
AJ, if you could just really quickly Google Graham from MasterChef and see.
Oh, the guy with the salt and pepper hair?
No, I'll do it too because I want to show it to you.
Everybody at home has to do it. They have to Google Graham from MasterChef and tell us whether it looks like Chris Roach right now.
Weren't we going to give the fans a movie to watch?
Yes, we did.
I watched.
Oh, 100% those glasses.
Oh, wait, I didn't watch it. I thought we were going to watch it, give it today for them to watch next week.
Well, actually, we probably gave it to him during the silent portion of our show last week.
Yeah, all right, I like it. He's a good-looking guy.
So it was kind of a
Hold it up
trick.
to the camera.
All right, so we're going to discuss it next week.
Yeah.
Next week, I watched it this week though.
But we can still discuss it next week.
I didn't watch it. That's what I mean. I didn't watch it.
It's a film for those of you out there in Radio Land or wherever the heck you are. The film that we want you to watch, documentary on Netflix, entitled "Untold: Crimes and Penalties."
It was absolutely amazing.
Wasn't it amazing?
Oh,
Wasn't
my
it
God.
well worth your time?
I watched this thing and I was hooked. Like the whole 90 minutes. I didn't want it to end. And I just started doing some research on it. I don't want to give too much away, but like I was really bummed out about what happened.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
the whole town and don't touch me, Roach.
I felt the moment.
Touch me.
I felt something. It was a moment. I felt
There's
it.
no moment. We're not
All right.
having a moment. We're
Okay.
having.
I'm an actor. I don't sit on my impulses.
But yeah, no, it's a great documentary and a great story. I mean, it ties in, especially now with the Soprano movie out, so you got the mafia angle. You have professional wrestling and hockey.
Yeah, basically the premise of the film in a nutshell is what would happen if Anthony DiDomenico had his own hockey team.
There it is, pretty much.
That's basically it.
And they had Cena come down to one of the games. He was the U.S. champ at the time. I know exactly what was going
Oh,
on.
poor you.
Yeah. Oh, poor you.
We got to get that as a soundbite. Oh, poor you. I loved it when she said that. I didn't realize that was the lady from all those haunted movies. What's that series who played
What series?
The Haunting? What are those scary movies? She was the mother in the Sopranos movie. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, she was in The Departed too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very attractive young lady. And you see, they made her nose almost. She looked like Carmela to me a little bit. I don't know if you noticed that.
A little bit, but
Little
she
bit.
also looked like
A little bit.
Nancy Marchand as well.
All right, now we're going to get to some hockey at some
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, John Trueson, you have something today for us.
I
you
don't
not?
have anything for you. I just happened to have followed AJ's lead, who texted us and said maybe we should try to predict some of the award winners and whatnot in the NHL this year, since tonight is the opening of the season.
I have the prediction for the Stanley Cup champion this year.
Thank you.
am I going to be surprised?
Maybe.
All right, what do you got?
New York Islanders.
All right,
Stanley Cup champs this year.
That's, you know what? They were clearly the second best team last year.
Who was your second pick?
They were, well, first of all,
They were probably the best team.
they were a goal, 2 goals away from being in the Stanley Cup Finals, and they would have beat Montreal.
Yeah, and those of you know that I'm a Ranger fan and not a big Islander fan, but they were jobbed on some of those calls.
Yeah, and
there were some calls that were really what?
They well, they're not. No one. They're not a popular team. It's a secondary team here in New York. Always perceived to be like the lesser of the teams. My brother calls them the Ice Mets. That just shows you the respect that he has.
That's pretty funny, actually.
So I mean, and it's not just last season. It was a season before too. I mean, when they were in the bubble, they were they became within 6 games of the Stanley Cup championship. And then last year they got even closer. And this is the year. I think this is the year where they finally break through, beat Tampa, and become the champs.
Nice.
I say it's going to be the Rangers.
Come on, seriously, Roach?
But my second team is the Seattle Kraken.
No,
I don't know. Do you think the Seattle Kraken will have the impact that
the Vegas
Knights has? Is it
Not
possible?
even close.
No.
Not even close, right?
No.
I don't know about the rules of drafting. And have they changed? Because I think some people thought after what Vegas did, they're like, oh, we better back off a little bit.
They're the same as the Vegas rules, I believe. But the thing is, the rules would change drastically for Vegas because the prior draft rules for expansion teams were horrible.
Okay.
You would end up almost impossible building a decent roster.
Right.
So you'd have to build for several years.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's the same rules. So they could jump right in and be respectable.
And during when you referred to heyday, was the first team you think of? The New Jersey Devils.
Is that right?
For what?
The New Jersey Devils were so bad that what did Gretzky say, John Trueson? What did he call them?
What did he call them?
He called them a Mickey Mouse hockey club. Because they were like they finished the season. How many games was it back then?
Yeah, but the Devils were not an expansion team.
They were like 5 and.
The Devils were the Colorado Rockies.
Yep. 5 and 50.
They moved from Colorado to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good
point. You know what? A horrible expansion team who played by the old rules where they got off on a horrible start was the Islanders, but they built by getting the high draft picks.
They were bad.
Smart draft picks, smart trading. The team was well run. And how many years to win a cup from entering the league?
72, and then they won 79, 80.
Yeah.
So 8 years.
Yeah, eight years to go from like a joke to...
Is that the record for a team entering a league winning the championship?
No, I don't think
Probably not, but...
Maybe, I don't know.
It could be.
Well, the Ducks won, I think,
AJ?
shorter time, maybe. I don't know.
You're gonna look that up.
I love that I get you going.
Then you just go, AJ?
AJ?
There you go. Now I have a question for the Islander guys.
Yeah.
Because I was, thinking about my top players and the various awards and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, at what point does Barzal break through? Like now he's like, a top dozen player, top 12, 15. When does he break through and become a top 5 guy? I think that's going to happen?
Honestly, I don't. Maybe not. I mean, he's definitely up. Like I said, top 10, 15. I don't think he's that tier player.
Really?
And there's nothing wrong with that. He's still
he's great.
Great player, but I think maybe in that system he won't be because it's such. The puck is spread around. It's not just dependent on one guy, but there are instances he comes onto the ice, he takes over the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's no Hosang.
He's no Hosang.
Well, now is Hosang? Is he in the NHL?
Did he make the team?
Did he make the?
No, but he has a 2-way contract, and they're probably going to call him up right away now.
I can't wait
Mitch
to.
Marner got hurt.
All right.
That was Roach's favorite. I mean, you weren't here for that.
He just liked to say it, Roach.
Like almost like the He-Man. Hosang.
I hate it the way he does.
And then Hosang comes. He comes out of that. That's how they should introduce him every game, and he should come out. And man, that guy was fast. That guy was like
fast,
running.
And highly skilled.
Yeah,
he was tremendous. That guy.
We said he possibly, possible head case. I mean,
that was the story coming out in the draft. That's why the Islanders got him. He fell to the Islanders because no one.
What number did he go to?
28, I believe.
Yeah,
I can double check that right now.
That's Barzal?
Don Cherry said he was neck and neck skill wise with McDavid.
He was.
Wow.
Yep.
You just can't get out of his own head.
Unbelievable.
He was 28, by the way.
Was he?
Yep.
All right.
28. Okay.
28 what?
That's when he was drafted.
He was number 28.
28.
Number 28.
Was that second round for the Islanders, I guess? Yeah. Yeah. Where's Duclair now?
He's with Florida. He's on their fourth line.
Nice, AJ.
Look at that. See, that's why AJ is a full partner.
This is definitely nice having
Ombudsman?
AJ.
Or
he's better than Ombudsman.
You're
He's the
in
guy on the podcast that knows about hockey.
Oh, this is so great. Oh, my brain feels so much at ease
Yeah,
here.
Duclair came up. He had good skill, and there was some little buzz about him being a little bit of a head case and stuff. And he's gone to a number of teams, and he hasn't stuck. So maybe that's the issue.
I think he had the highlight reel goal of the year last year. I think it was him.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a spinorama. It was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember he was with he went from the Rangers to the Coyotes, I think.
Yep.
And now he's in Florida.
He went to Ottawa first.
He was on
Ottawa?
Was he on the
Before
Blackhawks at
Florida.
all? He was all over the place. I don't know where the hell he was.
And he's in Florida now?
That was in Florida, yep.
Okay.
We'll have to check in with Mr. Minervini, our buddy down there in Florida.
That's right. Craig Minervini, our pal.
What's the word on the street with Duclair?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's our predictions?
So we got to have some individual award predictions. You want to run through some of them, AJ, since you're the only one here who knows what the awards are?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the Stanley Cup, I have the Colorado Avalanche. Obviously, they have McKinnon, McCarr,
Yeah.
Rantanen, all those
That's
guys.
That's a solid pick.
Pretty simple pick there.
I disagree with you, AJ. But okay.
The Islanders win.
Solid pick.
The Islanders win. You might not hear from me. I might be blackout drunk by UBS for a while. So, for the Hart Trophy, which is the MVP, Nathan McKinnon.
All right. You going McKinnon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go McKinnon.
That's bold because
Wow.
the easy pick is McDavid.
Yeah.
I know, but man,
McDavid is it's almost like it's McDavid unless he gets hurt.
he's unbelievably fast, that guy.
Yeah, he's fast and he's got all the skills. McDavid's spectacular. Who do you think? Most valuable player in the league. Here's my total dark horse, Zibanejad.
Whoa.
That's a dark horse pick right there. One of two things happens. They sign him to the long-term contract. Either he's relaxed and he plays great, or he's just laxed and he plays crappy. That's the two ways I see it going.
No middle ground. It's either going to be.
Yeah, no, I
Interesting.
think he's. Yeah,
Well,
I think so.
here, one thing worries me too is like, especially in New York, especially the Rangers. Whenever you get a player, it's like a big deal, or they're expecting a lot of him, and with all that media looking at him, they never produce.
Yeah, but on the Rangers, I don't think he's ever going to be the spotlight guy.
Don't give him the captaincy again. They didn't pick a captain.
Well, I was listening to the radio
There's
this
6
morning.
alternates again.
They were talking about that. Do you feel that that's like missing something from the team, that the team should have a captain, or?
I think again, the captain response. I thought the captains back in like the 80s and 90s were more hands-on. I don't know as far as the refs. Did the captain stand in that circle anymore and talk to the refs like, what's going on?
Yes, theoretically,
Only a captain can
theoretically.
talk to.
Well, only people with alternate captain
yeah,
can also.
alternate captain
They're the
and
only
captain
people
can
who are
talk to
actually allowed to talk to officials.
Right.
Like that happens in the NHL.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit overblown. But they were saying that Gerard Gallant is sort of hands off in the locker room, which means that the players have to be self-policing.
Okay.
So having
I like
having a lot of alternate captains may be just as good, but they have to sort of police themselves.
Well, maybe eventually
that.
somebody will step up, and that'll be.
I think the fact that Gaudreau immediately after being acquired is one of the alternate captains probably means that maybe he should have been captain, but they didn't want to give it to him because they picked him up 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But he's clearly got leadership skills, so we'll see what happens.
I like that. That was kind of, they said, what's the name's coaching style from the LA Kings, where he would Sutter, where he would like kind of step back and let them. They were almost like coaching themselves, and he was just like overseeing.
The Yankees did that too. Now they get off a different sport, but like in the the 90s and early 2000s, Torrey very much let the team police themselves. It was Jeter who was would make the rules, and Posada was like his enforcer. He would send Posada over to go talk to people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jeter wouldn't go himself. He would have Posada, who's more of a hard ass. He would go talk to them.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So who do you guys would MVP? No, so I'm going with McDavid.
I'm going
the easy
I can't
one.
think of anybody else.
I think
going to win.
And my dark horse is Zibanejad. What do you think, Roach?
McDavid, dark horse. Who knows? Maybe Draisaitl.
Here's my Chris Roach dark horse.
Yes.
Aho.
Sebastian Aho.
It's another name that Roach likes to say.
Where is he?
He's with Carolina.
He's still with
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yep.
Did he leave Carolina and go
Carolina's
back?
Nope. Montreal sent him an offer sheet. He accepted, and Carolina matched it.
Oh.
Carolina's got a good team. Watch them.
Watch
They're getting
them. Better and better every year. Better and better every year.
All right, give me another award.
The Norris Trophy, which is the best defenseman in the league.
Best defenseman in the league. I would love to say Fox again, but I'm not going to.
I was impressed when I play fantasy hockey, and in the draft he was like number 17. I was like, go Foxy, Long Island boy.
Nice. Well, I may go with another Long Island boy.
Really?
I may go Charlie Mcavoy.
I was, yeah.
I have that.
Charlie McAvoy is a tremendous player, and he gets better every year.
McAvoy was from the Bruins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's from Long Beach.
Yeah, it's from Long Beach.
Holy crap! Go Long Island, man! Pumping out these players.
Mm-hmm.
I just one thing that that annoys me even more now, besides he plays the Bruins. I mean, being from Long Island, you probably got to either root probably for the Yankees. He was wearing a Boston jersey at the game the other day.
Yeah.
That annoyed me.
Really?
Like, I hate him even more now. Like, I hate the I hate most sports teams in Boston.
Wait,
that bothered me.
He was at the Yankee game?
No, the Red Sox.
Yeah,
the Red Sox are playing Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and the Bruins were there, and he was wearing a Red Sox hat.
So you're telling me that if you go to a Red Sox Tampa game and you play on a professional team in Boston, you should wear like a Yankee hat?
Let me tell you, if I was playing on the Bruins,
I wanted to get out
and
alive.
they invited us down to the game, I'd have my Yankee shirt and hat on. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
It's a bold move.
You probably wanted to get out alive.
Oh, please, those Red Sox fans don't scare me.
I always tell you the story of my brother when he went to the
bleacher creature.
the Flyers game, and this is when they were beating up like Ranger fans. So he went into the pro shop and bought a Flyers jersey and put it over his Rangers jersey. That's quick thinking.
That was well played.
Survival instincts, Tommy.
That's exactly right. So who do you have as the Norris Trophy winner, Chris Roach?
Who you said? Foxy.
All right.
I'm
you going
Foxy,
with Foxy?
again. Yeah.
All right.
Or Trouba. I'll get up a Trouba.
Now, Trouba's the guy they paid the big money to, and he's not even like the top defenseman on the team, which is always kind of weird. Hopefully he'll have a breakout year.
Okay, I'm trying not to be like too New York centric here, but what's going on with Drew Doughty? Is he past his prime?
Yeah, at this point he's starting to go down and down as the years go on, but he's still a really good defenseman, but not Norris level.
All right, like how old is he now? I was wondering, like, how old is he? How old's Crosby?
I believe Drew Doughty's 34. I could check that.
Yeah,
right
Crosby's the guy you're hearing less and less about.
Yeah,
he used to be the guy.
The guy.
Yep.
Doughty's only 31, and Crosby also will be starting this year on the IR with a wrist injury.
Yeah.
Oh, he's limp-wristed?
What are you saying?
I'm saying he's got...
if he had Marty McSorley playing with him, that wouldn't happen.
Oh, that's damn right. Damn right. He should have had an enforcer. He should have had a Marty McSorley with him from day one.
Yeah.
I actually have...
Wherever Gretzky went, Marty McSorley.
Yes.
There he was. He was
right.
It was in the contract.
It was fun to hate Crosby, but he's a great player.
Oh, he's tremendous.
And he gave that Ranger fan a hockey stick.
That was great. Nice chirps.
Yeah, because he was chirping him the whole game, and he sent over a hockey stick, and he signed it. Something saying,
"Yeah, nice chirps to take care.
Take it easy on me next time, whatever, something like that." Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Anthony, you got to.
I agree with McAvoy, but my dark horse is Pellick.
Okay.
I think he's really. He played great in the playoffs. I think I'm an Islander fan, of course. I'll say him, but I think that that's a dark horse coming out of nowhere.
Okay.
As far as I think the team is. I think they're going to be on the national stage this year. I really do.
I think so. I think the Islanders are one of the top one or two teams to watch. Absolutely.
Roach, you make
but
that
I
face.
think that's why it's going to be great, because if the Rangers can put it together, this could be an amazing season.
Yeah,
but the Islanders and the Rangers battling each other.
And that's what I want, because then it makes it more fun. It makes us more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Roach, it's just something about this team.
All right.
There was something about that team that they never won anything.
Side news in Long Island hockey: my nephew, playing goal for Columbia University, won his first game.
All right, there we go.
Way to go, Sean. Way to go.
What is it about the Roaches and goaltending?
I don't know. There's my niece, my nephew.
Does your niece play anymore at all?
She's going to be playing at Farmingdale softball, but she still plays. Yeah, she still plays, and she's still very, very good.
Everybody's a goalie in your family?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much the goaltender on my elderly league team now is Tommy Roach.
That's right.
All right.
That's
And
right.
he's excellent. We drafted him immediately because last year in the playoffs, he shut us down.
Oh, so you stole him.
We stole him.
Nice.
Yeah. We scored 2 goals on him in the 2-game playoff, and lost. So I immediately drafted him.
Nice. Very nice.
Roach, did you on that team or no?
No. My playing days, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're over.
We're
but
going to get you back on there.
Yeah.
You've lost some weight. You should be.
I lost some weight.
And
but
you know what? A little exercise. It'll also help you to
It's
relax.
good for the fibs.
It helps you relax. It's
still
good for
the fibs take 3 to 6 months to heal.
Okay.
Am I still in AFib right now?
Is it like the yips, or is it just?
There you go.
It's feeling pretty good. Who knows? We'll check my heart rate.
Your monitor. All right. What do you got, AJ? What's our next?
For the Vezina, which is the best goalie,
I'm gonna check my heart
I
rate.
mean, you can't pick anyone other than Andre Vasilevsky. At this point.
Vasilevsky is a safe pick, but I am going with Shesterkin.
Okay.
I'm going with Shesty. I think, if he can get in a groove and not drink too much and crash his car. Just saying.
If.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
It's a big if.
That's what I heard. Anyway, if he can, stay out of trouble and play some solid goal, I think that he can make a run at it, a real respectable run.
How many times have New York hockey players been in the news for shame? I remember, didn't what's his name, Leach walk out of a barn?
Yes, Leach went out of a bar and sort of fell on his face, and there may or may not have been alcohol involved.
Oh God!
They don't really hear too much about that. I mean, that like football players and
NHL players are a little bit more.
I also think they fly under the radar because like it probably happened, but no one knows who they are. That's the thing too. Like,
if the guys who really abuse, like Probert and Theo Fleury and those guys, you hear about, but thankfully, it's not a lot of guys.
I think it happened more like before the media was all over everything, and now it's just kind of calmed down.
Absolutely. So, what do you think, Mr. Roach?
Hockey around the world? Are you done,
No,
sir?
not hockey around the world.
Sorry.
For the love of God, pay attention.
Sorry.
Focus.
I just took.
Focus.
I'm still in
You're
AFib.
so worried about those
We're on the
glasses.
Vezina Trophy.
I'm in AFib. I got to get shot back to rhythm, maybe. I don't know.
For the most splendid goaltender in the NHL.
Without a doubt. Especially, I know one of the things you're about to come up with in hockey, coast to coast. Mine was hockey around the world. We have AJ with coast to coast, and Carey Price is going to be out this year. But I definitely have Vasilevsky from
he's tremendous.
Tampa.
I cannot argue with the fact that
guy
he's
haunts my
tremendous.
dreams.
Yeah.
Like
Phenomenal.
he was standing on his head.
Yep.
Freaking.
I mean,
Tampa's
absolutely
like
amazing.
Tampa's like the Edmonton Oilers of the '80s. Jesus, so stacked.
All right, so we got a lot of Vasilevsky.
You fall behind 2 goals on him, and the game's over.
Yep.
The Islanders did come back a couple of times.
All right, what else we got?
We have Calder, which is Rookie of the Year. I'm going to go with one of my favorite players, Cole Caulfield, American boy.
All right.
As I'm wearing a Canadian jersey, of course. But,
I was going to go with Kratsov, but he's probably going to be in Russia now.
Because he's not getting vaccinated?
Yeah. No, he's not. It's not that he's not getting vaccinated.
That was my pick, Kratsov.
They sent him down, and he took umbrage.
Damn it.
He's not going to report.
Oh, come on.
That's word on the street.
We can't let that happen.
It may. He's tremendous, though. Hopefully they will sort of assuage his fears and tell him we're going to bring you back pretty soon and get him up here because I think he's great.
But why wouldn't he just go down and like maybe? That shows to me a lot about a player's character. Like just go down,
play the game a little,
play, make them bring you up.
But it's also gotten to the point now where these guys can make giant barrels of money in the Russian hockey league.
That's again the whole money in sports thing.
Yeah.
I feel if you want to be in the NHL, you want to win a Stanley Cup, you have a chance here. Just go down, play, and show them your worth. You make them. We always tell comics, make them book you. Make them.
That's right.
Yeah, but now what if? Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
What if he goes to the Russian league?
Okay.
Tears it up, absolutely tears it up. No. Runs out his Rangers contract. Now he's like a world superstar free agent.
And the Islanders sign him?
And he can sign his... That's fine. But that's what I'm saying. He could write his own ticket.
Okay.
So that could be just as good a move.
Oh, God.
Is that bother you, that Roach?
It does bother me.
It could happen.
Who's the Islanders' top rookie coming in, boys? You have any idea?
We don't have one this year.
You
He
know?
had one, but he didn't want to get
Well,
vaccinated.
who's the number 1 draft pick? That's great. You know
We
what?
drafted Atu Ratu, 52nd overall.
Ratu.
They were
Ratu,
high on him
Ratu.
though in the
Really high. He
Yeah.
was supposed to be first overall last year.
Imagine Atu Ratu played on the line with Capo Caco.
And Sebastian Aho.
Oh! So, what else do we have there, young man? Let's start wrapping it up here. We're on
Well,
the.
he's got to do his coast to coast.
Yeah, I'm saying the coast to coast.
We out of awards.
We're doing the awards.
Oh, we did? I'm sorry. I just
Is
looked, I
anybody-
looked at. I looked at.
I don't
time.
even really follow the
Yeah, we do.
hockey
We do have
awards,
to
but-
get. We do have to wrap it up pretty soon, but that's okay.
All
All right, let's do hockey coast to coast.
Yeah, we've done the major awards. It's
It's a major award.
oh, Barry Trotz to be coach of the year. That's serious.
Gerard Gallant.
It's a major award.
Write it down.
Barry Trotz and Lou Amarillo, GM of the year again.
And I'm not saying that those guys don't deserve it because they've done an amazing job with the Islanders.
I mean, it's night and day.
Yep.
Night and day.
Yep.
It really is.
It's. I mean, it's. I never thought we'd get out of Garth Snow and that mess that they were in, and it just. It's been godsend. Now, anything Lou Amarillo says, if he's like, I'm gonna start putting figure skaters on the ice, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think it's good for strategy.
You know Miss Wang?
No.
AJ?
All right, now are we doing coast to coast?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, hold on. Wait a second. Let's.
We have a
We're
music?
gonna wait a second. No. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go coast to coast in hockey with AJ DeVito. AJ.
That's awesome. So starting off with the New York Rangers, we mostly went over this stuff already, but we can quickly do it again. They named 6 alternate captains, which was pretty unheard of and hysterical, but I mean, all deserving guys, to be fair.
Imagine being one of the 2 guys that isn't the captain.
Yeah, exactly. I don't hate the move though, because I'm looking at the list. You know, Artemi Panarin's a great player, but none of these guys really scream out captain in the locker room for me, and someone really has to prove himself before just being given the seat.
A lot of people were saying Kreider. I was saying Kreider.
I like Chris Kreider as a player, but sometimes my friends always complain he's too inconsistent. So
That's true. He's very hot and
there's
cold.
that.
Watch it. That's my friend.
All right,
Not Roger's friend.
He's my friend.
continue.
Sticking with the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad, 8 years, $8.5 million. I mean,
Nice.
good
Nice.
contract for a great player. We'll see if he stays there all 8 years. Could buy him out possibly. Who knows?
Right.
And then, as we also said, Vitaly Kravtsov has permission to seek a trade with another team.
Oof.
Son of a bitch.
Oh man, that makes me sad.
Son of a bitch.
Just last week, they were talking about Kravtsov and a couple other guys for Jack Eichel, and said I'd rather keep Kravtsov.
Yeah, I've heard that
But
before.
we
with Jack
may,
Eichel.
we may not see Kravtsov.
Wow, is this a move? Is this like a pre-Jack Eichel move?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They wanna
Pre-eye
move.
jackal.
All right, next
Free Jack Eichel.
pre-Jack.
Eichel.
As you said with Tyler Bertuzzi, another player, Mackenzie Blackwood on the New Jersey Devils, is also unvaccinated, and he will not be playing in any of the games in Canada.
Goaltender, right?
Yeah, very good one.
Very
That
good
too.
goaltender.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh boy.
It is crazy with the whole vax not vax thing. It's that the fact you're not playing. I mean, I guess, but you can't. I understand their point of it too. Like you can't tell me to do something that I don't feel I'm comfortable doing. But I also feel on the other side of it, if somebody owns a team, like you work for them, and that's a requirement to work there. I mean, I see both sides of it.
All right, let's try it. Anthony,
Yeah.
AJ.
let Roach touch you.
No.
See, that's all you should do right there.
Man love, man love, man love.
He
All right,
touches me
AJ,
and punch him.
it's on you, baby.
Moving on to Ottawa, their 22-year-old star Brady Tkachuk still has not signed a contract,
Really?
and the funniest part is they have $20 million in cap, which is really unheard of
That's
because
crazy.
they have the cap to pay him, but they will not give him the bonus he wants.
Wow.
And he's really good. It's
Ooh.
Brady
Yeah.
Tkachuk,
Yeah.
son of Keith Tkachuk, brother of Matt Tkachuk.
You think
so
they're going to have to unload him?
I think they'll eventually give in. He's too good not to keep around.
Isn't he grandson of Wolkachuk?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He may.
A lot of Kachucks.
Kachuk. How many Wolkachuks could
He's Keith
Kachuk?
All right, go.
Go ahead.
Matt Murray entered COVID protocol, and he will not be playing in the home opener this Thursday.
Oh, I was a little you said homo opener?
I said home opener.
Home
Hey, now,
opener.
man, it's-
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right. I was making sure. I'm sorry. Sorry. Continue, AJ.
Moving on to Montreal, Nick Suzuki signed for 8 years, $7.875 million. A lot of money, but he's one of the better young players in the league. Definitely deserves it. And honestly, by halfway through, he could be worth 10 to 11 million. So I like the move for Montreal.
Yeah, that's chump change. His family owns motorcycles.
And as also we said, Carey Price enters NHL Players Assistance Protocol, which is very sad, and hope he
that's
does
sad.
get better with whatever he's fighting through.
Now, if it's painkillers, I know he's had some knee problems.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, that's too bad. You never want to see a player like that. Doesn't matter how much you hate the team. Hockey's not fun unless you have the really good guys to play against.
And he's been one of the guys.
The hate.
The hate, and he's been one of the best goaltenders of the last.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
More than a few years, but and like you said, you hate to see anybody go through that. And
Yep.
I mean, you put 2 and 2 together, you can almost kind of figure it out, but you don't want
4. It's 4.
It's 4. There you go, Roach. Look at that. You learned something.
All right, are we done?
Nope. Moving on to the Western Conference real quick. Nathan McKinnon and head coach Jared Bednar will not be at their home opener due to COVID protocol as well, which is kind of rough for fantasy owners like myself who drafted Nathan McKinnon. So I'm quite sad about that.
Did, huh? Wow.
No, they have COVID, or
I know McKinnon tested positive. Joe Sakic, their GM, said today.
All right.
I better check my fantasy lineups.
Yeah, look out.
I'm still learning. Do
you remember when Sakic was going to sign with the Rangers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
That was one of my favorite. That's way off topic, but one of my favorite headlines in the back pages. It just said Broadway no. It was
That's not funny. I'm sorry. I don't think that's
I
funny
bought
at
like
all.
7 copies. I was working at the supermarket at the time. I brought like 7 copies and gave them to my friends who were
That's
Ranger
funny.
fans.
I'm sorry. I don't think that's funny at all.
I think it's funny.
Jaws?
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's funny at all.
Very good.
Not just me because I own a motel. But
Thank God somebody got it. I'm sorry. I don't think that's funny. Funny at all. It's Jaws.
Are you going to close the beaches?
Sorry, AJ. Allow us our
Go
moment.
ahead, AJ.
Moving on to San Jose, allegedly, and I say allegedly,
Sharks.
Evander Kane faked his vaccination card.
He did?
Allegedly.
Hold on.
Would you bet on it?
The same. Whoa. Trueson. Well, don't we have something to play for Evander Kane? Don't we have a button for him that starts with S
I don't know. Do we?
and ends in E and rhymes with Haim
Oh, you like that?
for his gambling? Gambling?
Shame.
Shame on you, Evander.
Shame.
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 Shame on you, Evander.
Shame. Shame on you. Shame. Shame on you. This one.
All right, there you go.
And lastly, in Vancouver, Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes finally re-signed their deals, and they will be playing opening night.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
there you go. So
all right.
the season starts tonight. Tomorrow, ESPN hoping for the opening face-off fight between Tom Wilson and Ryan Reeves.
Let's do
And
it.
who will be-
What are the odds of that? You think it's just going to be a whole lot of nothing tomorrow?
That would be very disappointing if that was the case.
Why? What
Because
if it's just a really good, solid hockey game?
yeah, I know, but it's like it's like boxing. When boxing, remember the heavyweight fights when like the whole families gather around the TV? It was such a beautiful thing. Now it's like, who's the heavyweight champion? I have no idea. No idea.
The Islanders start Thursday in Carolina. They don't play at home till like the 21st or something like that.
That's
crazy.
Carolina's a tough.
November 21st.
Carolina's a tough get in the first game.
And
Yeah, see what happens.
Who's joining ESPN tonight?
Who?
Mr. Mark Messier
Nice.
will be joining them tonight, and he posted this right before his first appearance on ESPN. He posted, he's a picture of him and Gordie Howe. He wrote, "We all sail in the wake of those who have gone before us. Tonight, I will be thinking of all the legends in our sport who not only played, but also brought our beautiful game into our living rooms, who are no longer with us. Respect," he wrote. NHL coming home to the ESPN.
Very classy, Mark Messier.
Yeah, and this is the first start of the season. Like, last year, the start of the season, fans weren't in the arena. Happened in the playoffs, so this is really like, we're back. First full season.
All right, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
That's right.
And we'll be back next week.
Next week for episode 2,
We'll have some actual games to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about the games. I'd like to dive into Evander Kane a little more because what's going on with him. He's really disgraceful.
Allegedly.
No rush to judgment there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly
That's right.
disgraceful.
All right, boys. I say we wrap it up.
All right.
Was that a Letterkenny reference, allegedly?
Great show, but no.
Okay. Anyway,
Hard no.
Anthony, sign us off.
I don't want to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Comedians on Hockey, Episode 1. We're back, baby. Season 3. We'll see you next week, same time. We need like a going out phrase, but we'll think of one. Tune in next week. We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.
Roach is the pits.
Did you write that? Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
That's good.
Tune in next week.
Don't be a...
Let's say Roach is the pits when we leave. Roach
not
is the
funny.
pits. No,
That's not
okay.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Sally, play exit music. There it is. Sally, play exit music.